Hi fairies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Fifi. It's so nice to have you here. I hope you stay around. Today we are going to be using the TBR jar prompt to pick my August TBR. Okay, I actually am going to be reading a number of arcs in August, but I thought it would be good to pick some physical books for my little physical TBR that I would like to read in the month of August. I know this looks kind of little, but there are actually like 40 to 50 prompts inside here, so let's just get right into it. Prompt number one. Am I scared? Ooh, the camera is actually locked into my face right now, but I hope you can see this. It says part of a series. I'm going to go with this book, The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. It's the third and final book in the His Dark Materials trilogy, and I have been liking this series so far. I gave the first book 3.5 stars, I gave the second one 4 stars, so I'm very interested in seeing how I feel about this one, especially because it's much thicker than the last two, and we left in a very odd position in the second book. In the first one, we are introduced to our main character, Lyra, who basically has her life upended because so many things happen with her family and like so many other situations with magic and her discovering magic and, you know, things that are tied to that magic. She goes on so many adventures, her life just turns upside down. And then in the second book, we see her meet Will, who is also having problems of his own, and they kind of work together to achieve both their goals. But then at the end of it, something happens that leaves both of them in a kind of gray area or gray space. So I'm excited in seeing how that all pans out here. I'm kind of scared because this book is thick as hell. We have about 548 pages. Okay, so I'm scared, but I'm excited as well. Second prompt, I think I'm going to go for a green one. I don't know why I get scared. Like, book with a magical element. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to go with this book, Echoes of the Great Song by David Gemmell. I've actually picked this like I think 1 or 2 times for my TBR, and I just have been so scared to get into this because this is a high fantasy, okay, and it's very, very high fantasy from what I've heard, like very detailed, very intricate, and I don't know why high fantasy books just scare me so freaking much, but I'm actually really excited for this. I've heard only great things. The blurb says they were immortal and lived like kings, even though their empire was dying. Conceited and selfish, the avatars ruled the fallen world through magic and arcane science. But then 2 moons appeared in the sky, and a terrible enemy breached the gateway between the worlds. The blood-hungry armies of the Crystal Queen swarmed across the island, bringing devastation and terror and leaving in their wake a mountain of sacrificed dead. As the cities faced imminent destruction, 3 heroes set out to destroy the enemy. Caliban, a warrior haunted by tragedy; Touchstone, the mystic tribesman seeking his lost love; and Anu, the Holy One, the builder of the time. And when all seemed lost, 2 others entered the fray. Sufarita, the peasant girl who would inspire a legend, and the madman Viruk, who would become a god. Through his powerful storytelling and his intelligent handling of the human emotions, David Gemmell once again shows that he ranks as the finest exponent of heroic fantasy writing today. So a lot was said there, and obviously we're just going to see how this goes. I honestly cannot tell if I would actually pick it up, but to be honest, I'm excited, or I'm trying to be excited. The next prompt, a book by a female author. A book by a female author. This seems pretty easy because I have a number of books by female authors, but I think the one that I'm really interested in right now, I think we're going to go with this one, 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrand. This is actually an author that I've been really excited to get into because I've heard great things. I think her books are very evocative and like summary and just very interesting and drama filled from what I've heard. The blurb says their secret love affair has lasted decades but will it last one more summer? For the last 28 summers, Mallory and Jake have met to rekindle the passionate love affair they began all those years ago. Each married to someone else with busy lives and happy families, they've managed to keep their secrets and to keep their love alive. But nothing is forever, and when Mallory receives a diagnosis that puts her future in doubt, they must face the possibility that their 28th summer together might also be their last. Okay, so that's very intriguing and very interesting. I've heard like this author is very much a fiction author, a literary fiction maybe. But this seems like it to have a bit of romance and love. So I don't know how to feel about it honestly because I hate when there's cheating in books because I hate cheating in general. But I'm excited. I am. Fourth prompt and second to the last prompt. I hope it's good. Ooh, five-star prediction. Five-star prediction. I actually really like this prompt. Um, this is Small Wars by C.D. Jones, and it is a historical fiction. I actually have another book by her, The Outcast. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, the blurb says. Hal Treherne is a soldier on the brink of a brilliant career. Impatient to see action, his other commitment in life is to his beloved wife Clara, and when Hall is transferred to Cyprus, she and her twin daughters join him. But the island is in the heat of the emergency. The British are defending the colony against Cypriots, schoolboys and armed guerrillas alike, battling for union with Greece. Clara shares Hall's sense of duty and honor. She knows she must settle down, make the best of things, smile. But action changes Hall, and the atrocities he is drawn into take him not only further from Clara, but himself too. A betrayal that is only the first step down a dark path. Okay, so that seems very interesting, and I like that. I like that the font is quite big. You know, it looks like a book that I would really get through quickly and easily enough. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. I've really been loving historical fiction recently, and I think this is going to be a five-star. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but I'm excited. Final prompt. Let's give it a good yeah. I'm scared of green ones. I don't know why. Oh, a book you think will make you cry. A book you think will make you cry. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to go with The Librarian of Auschwitz by Antonio Iturbe. I actually read The Tattooist of Auschwitz in June, I believe. I liked it. I enjoyed the story for what it was, but I didn't necessarily connect to it as much as I would have liked, and I didn't love it. It really didn't elicit enough emotion from me, or at least as much as I would have liked or thought that it would. But this one is obviously by a different author, so I'm hoping the writing is much better and storytelling is improved. But basically, it's about a 14-year-old called Dieter who is imprisoned by the Nazis in Auschwitz-Birkenau. Dieter becomes the secret librarian of the camp, tasked with taking charge of the small collection of precious books the prisoners have managed to smuggle past the guards. But books are extremely dangerous, especially in that time and age, and it's very reminiscent of what we see in this day and age. They make people think, and nowhere are they more dangerous than in Block 31 of Auschwitz, where the slightest transgression can result in execution, no matter how young the transgressor. So yeah, I'm really excited for this actually, but I'm also quite scared. I just hope that it lives up to the hype I have built of it in my head. And yeah, I'm hoping for a good story and even better writing. That brings us to the end of this video. These are all the books on my August TBR. Let me know if you've read any of them, what you thought about them, if you would like to read any of them, what you think I would think about them. Just talk to me down below. I love reading and replying comments. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram if you want to be book besties or just besties in general. I would really love and appreciate that. But for now, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!